Hello, today I will be informing you on how to start playing basic Minecraft. This will all be assuming that you know the basic controls. Here I will do a small recap of the basic controls so you know them before I start the episode. The way you move is either with the arrow keys or using WASD, the keys on your keyboard. You can set these in if you press escape, then options, then controls. You can set all the controls you want and see all of them right here. Let's get into it. As we start, as always, we'll start off with wood. Wood is the main component that you'll need for the basics of your survival once you first start in the game. It'll be everything you need to craft some basic tools and be able to upgrade them to some stronger, more efficient ones. So, chop down a tree. You can use your hands for this. If you fill in the little crafting square, that'll make a crafting table. Then if you click this book right here, it'll pull up a big list of recipes, so you can just use that if you get stuck on recipes and how to make things. I'll first start with just a pickaxe and an axe because that's basically all you need. Sorry, I have world edit on, but yeah, so you should be able to just get those two tools, then grab some stone and upgrade your tools. So we'll be back after that. Okay, so I've gathered all of my stone. I've made enough for a furnace, which we'll be using a bit later on, a wooden pickaxe for mining some other materials, and a wooden axe, and a stone axe, This will just help getting some more wood. So I'm gonna grab some more wood, then we'll head down into the mines to upgrade our tools to the next level. Okay, I've grabbed some wood and I'm currently looking for a good place to set up my mine because usually I base wherever I start my mine. If you're going along, just make sure to pick everything up that you see if you see anything interesting. Like those reeds that I just picked up are called sugarcane. They're pretty useful in the late game, so make sure to get those. Along the way, try to find some animals because you can see this right here. That's my hunger bar. That goes all the way down and all of the little drumsticks go black. Then you'll start taking some damage if you're in hard mode. And if you're in normal mode, you just won't be able to run, which is a huge disadvantage. I think I've arrived at my base location for now. This is a spruce forest, one of my favorite biomes. It just looks really clean. The trees are really my favorite part about it, I guess. So yeah, these are a different food source. They're berries. If you run into them, you'll take damage, so watch out for that. See, now my hunger bar has gone down to 3, so I cannot sprint anymore even if I try to. So I'll eat some berries, then we can start on the mine. There are a lot of opinions on what the best way to start a mine is, but I usually like to just go down straight to Y11 or Y10. I would recommend starting mining on Y11 if you haven't really played that much Minecraft because right there is right above where lava pools generate, so you won't really have to worry about being burned or anything. If you mine under Y11, then there's going to be a chance that you're going to run into some lava pools, but there will be more frequently generated diamonds, so it's worth the risk in my opinion. I'm just going to finish gathering some more wood because I'm going to be taking some ladders down to our mine because that's the best way to finish up and make sure that we have a good location. Now that you have a good amount of wood, just turn it all into planks, then turn all the planks into sticks, and craft some ladders, because our method is just going to be going down in a 1x2. If you stand in the middle of these, and if you run into a lava pit, you'll still be alive, so that's why we're doing that. Make sure to craft maybe 2 more picks in case the one you're using right now breaks. As we're digging down, I'm gonna mention something. If you press the F3 button on your keyboard, it will display this menu. You see right here, it shows the XYZ. These are going to be your coordinates. The middle one, the Y, the 59 is what we're looking for right now. We are going to dig down until that hits 11. So I'll see you then. I've now arrived at Y11, and I'm going to carve out a little bit to put in some furnaces and a crafting table just for basic stuff that we're going to get. I found something right here. This is called redstone. We can't mine it yet. If you mine it with anything that's under an iron pickaxe, it won't drop anything and it'll just go to waste. But anyways, next, make some trapdoors. The mining method we're going to use is pretty efficient. It's the most efficient we've seen because what we're trying to do is expose the most blocks while mining the least. So that's what you're going to do. Try to get down into that 1x1 space. You can use water also, but we don't really have water at this point, so that's what you're trying to get like. If you just place down the trapdoor, get right up to it, then right click it, it'll put you into that position. Iron is finished smelting, so I'm gonna take that and I'll make a pickaxe because that's really what only thing we need right now. So as you can see, it's really dark right now. That's because it's night. Nighttime is when mobs come out. Those are basically the bad things, I guess. They can hurt you. It's not good. So what I'm gonna do, I don't have any coal right now, which is what you're gonna use to get torches. But okay, so we've broken into a cave. These caves are amazing. Oh wow. Well, I wasn't expecting that. So we've got our first diamonds, but this is what we really need right now. This stuff is coal. It'll let me craft torches. And torches are used to light things up that are dark. Or if you have Optifine installed, it'll just light up the surrounding areas if you just hold one. And I'll tell you how to install and use Optifine later on. So after this, if you haven't found a cave like this, just make sure to use that 1x1 mining method. I'll show you how to strip mine with it later, but for now just go in a straight line using that. I've gathered some iron and just some of the other stuff in that cave, and I'm gonna smelt it up because that's what we're gonna use to make our tools. So this right now is able to break diamond, but we're gonna save that just for a little bit. So after this is smelted up, you have a bit of iron. Make sure to make a shield first. This is really helpful, especially if you're playing. Well, this is helpful only if you're playing on something that's a higher mode than peaceful. It'll help you defend yourself against monsters. That's basically the only thing that's gonna get you killed. So just if you have it in the offhand, if you want to put something in the offhand, select the slot, then press F. And this, you can right click and it'll protect you from hits and projectiles. I'm just gonna do a little bit more mining and then I'll be back. I've cleared out that cave mostly. I'm just gonna leave the diamond because it's a single diamond. It's not really gonna help us get what we want to get. So I've done that, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of mining with the method I've shown you before. So I'll put this into a time lapse and show you what I gathered. When you encounter something like this, a little ore cluster, just stay in the 1x1 tunnel and then mine the ores, then fill it back up. The items that dropped will come back into the original tunnel so you can pick them up, and you won't have to do the trapdoor method again. Okay, so in situations like this, when you're stuck standing up and you need to get back into that 1x1 tunnel, make yourself level with this little bit. Just gap up all the other places and then grab the trapdoor you've used to get in, and then fill that spot, get under it, just break the trapdoor and put this back, and you're right back to where you were. Oh, unless that happens. So I'm just gonna be doing that again. Okay, we've encountered some diamonds. This is just gonna be this is probably gonna be your main tool after maybe your first week or so playing Minecraft. It's one of the best items. It used to be the best item, but now it's not because of the new update that came out. Right now, I only need 5 diamonds because I'm only going to be going for an enchanting table and a pickaxe. Because once you have an enchanting table, what you can do is get an enchantment called Fortune. This will double or even triple every single drop you get from ores like diamonds or redstone, coal, anything like that. So all I need is 5. So I'll be getting 5 and then leaving the rest because I can potentially get way more from any that are left. I think that'll be all I need for now. So I'm just gonna mark this spot, then go back to that initial smelting area. Just a side note, when you're coming back from these, just feel free to break the top while you're going, because a lot of times it just gets annoying if you're going in the 1x1 space, because it takes a long time to just crawl through all of that. So feel free to break the top of the tunnel. Hello, I've arrived back at the main mining area. I've got a little chest, put all my valuables in it, and make sure you get these 5 diamonds. Just craft a diamond pickaxe, nothing else. These 2 we're saving to make an enchanting table. So after that, with some of the iron you've got, make a bucket. We're going to be going back up for water because that's something that's going to be crucial in what we're going to do next. We're going to add a water bucket right here so that we can just come straight down into the mine. In Minecraft, water negates all fall damage, so if you put water here and fall, you'll be completely fine. And you can also use a bucket of water to make a nether portal. A lot of people think that you need a diamond pickaxe, but honestly, getting obsidian, it just takes a really long time, and it's not the only method. So I'll be showing you how to do that in the next episode. For now, just take your ladders that we made at the beginning and make your way back up to the top of the mine. Okay, once you're here, if you have extra iron, I would recommend making one more bucket so we can go for an infinite source down at the bottom. I'll create one here too, just because why not? So I'll fill up my buckets by right-clicking on this. If you just put a water bucket on each corner, that'll create an infinite water source. You can use that as many times as you want. So I'll head down and put a water bucket right there so we can be able to use this mine whenever we want. So there, I've put my water bucket. That'll negate any fall damage if we come down into this mine. So yeah, I'll show you. If we just go here and fall in, we're fine. You can do that from the top also. So yeah, that's it. For now, I think that's all I'll be showing you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Consider leaving a like and subscribing so you can keep up with the rest of the episodes. I hope to show you the best methods for everything in this game.